Are we live yet? Is gold at 4,000 yet? Not yet, not yet. That's the question or the topic we're going to be talking about tonight. Is gold going to reach $4,000? And we all do believe it will, but I think it's going to take a little bit. A lot of people were saying it could hit 4,000 by the end of the month. I'm thinking maybe 3,800. I don't know. I could be wrong. But we're going to get your input and your questions, and maybe you guys might think of a reason why it could hit 4,000 before the end of the year. Gold has been on a rip for almost 2 years now. It was $2,000 about a year, almost 2 years ago in January 2023, and now we're looking, or no, January 2024. I'm sorry, and now we're looking at almost $3,800. So as we weigh in on that topic, you guys, we're gonna look at the chat, read it, and see what you guys got to say about it. Otherwise, Mike's gonna be late. He had to go buy obviously more gold, so he's gonna be a little bit late tonight. And so I'm up here by myself, and I'm gonna try to wing it. So please leave a thumbs up, put a comment in there, comment in the chat, and we will do our best to address it. Please use 3 question marks before, so that way if I fall behind, I don't miss up on it. So hello, Wendy. How are you today? I think I said hi to almost everybody that was here. I don't know. Dr. Silver's come in. Big Rocky's come in. Ted Smith's come in. Hi, guys. He's saying gold will probably go past 4K just after the day I sell off some more of it. Isn't that about how it always works? We sell it, it goes up. We buy it, it goes down. I mean, if you guys are anything like me, you kind of have a bad luck, in that field as well. Felicity Parts, how are you doing today? Mr. and Mrs. West Texas Stacker, buy them up, gold and silver. I don't know why I said buy them up. It's just buy up. But hey, you know who I'm saying. So we got Sonny Guns in here, Penny Scout, Dale M, John Jacobs. Who else is here? Obviously, Mrs. Corncrew's in the other room, monitoring me, saying, "You better keep your shit together tonight." That's what she's telling me. So we got 54 people in here. So thank you very much. Going to be kind of slow. Mike called me earlier today, and he's like, "Keith, I'm not going to be able to make it right away. On my way to buy some more gold and silver." So that's where we're at now. So he doesn't get to do the intro. So Unfathomable says, "Good evening, everyone." Sterling, here's Sterling's got a topic here. He says, "I think gold could hit 10,000 by next spring, but it could settle around 5,200 and stay there until the Federal Reserve is eliminated." I don't know about all that, but I do see in the future it getting that high, but when it's going to get there, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I've been noticing the cryptocurrencies with Bitcoin. It's been struggling to get past that 115. It keeps falling back down to 111, 110,000 a coin. So, and silver's having a little bit of trouble, but it's still going up. It's moved up $1 yesterday. Silver and gold, as a matter of fact, right now, silver is sitting at $43.99 ask. That's like 87 cents up from Friday. And gold is sitting at $3,762.30. I'm sorry, 90 cents. I'm half blind. And that is up probably close to $100 almost, because I think it was about 36.86. So that's not 100. That's like 80. So yeah, it's up $80 since Friday. So let's see what else we got going on here. If you guys got some questions, please ask them. I'll do my best. Went to Costco to purchase 4 ounces of gold, $3,500 3 weeks ago. Just had a feeling, says OC. Costco is selling gold, but I'm just not big myself into the bars on the 1 ounce form. I'm into them like the 1 grammers. But when you get the bars, you are buying them cheaper, but you're going to sit there and it's going to, when you go to sell it, it's going to be cheaper than a gold coin. So that's something you want to look at when you buy gold. You want to look at what's the resellability on it. Am I going to get at spot, over spot, in reference to other types of material? So that is very, very important, because as gold goes higher, you are going to eliminate, or you're going to put a strain on buyers for 1 ounce items. So you don't want to sit there and buy a whole lot of 1 ounce, but you do want to buy it for the lower premiums. Just make sure you got some fractionals. Coin Crew, do you think silver, do you think $50 silver is a realistic this year? $50 silver is definitely realistic, but whether it's going to do it this year or not, it looks like there's quite a possibility of that happening. But again, there's a lot of economic things that will affect the price of silver. A lot of analytics charts are pointing at it going up to that 50, but whether it actually gets there or not is another story. Let's just hope that it doesn't go too fast, because the faster it goes, the faster it falls. So let's scroll down a little bit. Oh, where we at? Gold Buffalo is the king. I love the Gold Buffalo coins. I got quite a few of the proofs, a few of the Youngs. I don't have, I do have the 2013 reverse proof. I kind of like that one. I do need to get more of those, no doubt about it. Wolf Tracks is here. And sorry, I just noticed in the chat, sorry that ad is coming up. There's nothing we can do about it. We were doing a lot of stuff and, trying to figure it out, and we just couldn't figure it out. Inkman says fractional. That's why I bought 7 ounces of gold, all in 1/10. I think that's definitely a good thing, because obviously you're thinking like I am. The higher gold rises, the more restriction, or the more you constrict the buyer pool to buy them. So that's something you want to always keep in mind. Do you think Trump will file sovereign bankruptcy, Keith? Don't know, but I really don't want to talk much about that subject when it's like aligned to a person, because that tends to be political. So we're going to skip over that question. The policy is a little different, but when you're mentioning a particular name, that tends to be political. So we want to try to keep it no political, no hate, no religion. And if I miss saying hi to you, we have plenty of mods in the stream. They'll all say hi, at least I hope. I got an awesome group of mods here, and we want to thank them for their support and help. Okay, so let's scroll. Oh, we're already down the end. No more question marks. Big Rocky's got $1 if somebody wants it. I'll take $1. If you got $1, I'll take it. We are moving, not moving. We are adding an additional social media site. I got with Whatnot today, and we worked something out. So we're going to be streaming over there in October is when our first stream is going to be over there. Our channel got set up on Friday. So we're not leaving YouTube. We're just opening an additional avenue to sell some stuff. So here we go. Dad's Junk. Where's the best place to find good unsearched world bags at a good price? I enjoy researching and collecting some of them. It's really hard to say. I would say maybe a flea market where someone buys them, but then who sold them to them? They might have searched them. I don't search world coins except for the silver. I'll look at them, see if they're silver or gold. But we don't have many. We normally give them to kids, so I don't have any recommendation on that. But if you're going to actually look for world coins that you would think are unsearched, I would recommend going with somebody big, maybe Atmex or something like that, because they don't have the time or resources to go through them, unless, of course, it's silver or gold. I mean, it's hard to find that stuff in a world bag group by the pound. J-Dog says, hey, Coin Crew, aka Just a Guy. I am just a guy. I am just a slow guy. I'm already falling behind in the chat, and it keeps squirreling me, so to speak. Are you buying more silver or selling more? My silver is about even. I mean, I could stand to be ordering some from wholesalers if I had more sales, but I wouldn't say I'm buying any more than I'm selling, or selling any more than I'm buying. It's pretty close to even right now. For a while, we were buying a whole lot more, but we don't know what this week brings because we haven't had the store open yet. Wednesday's our first day. But last week, we were about even. Ted Smith's got a question here. He says, U.S. Mint had a branch in the Dahlonega, Georgia. What did they use for their mint mark? Was it a D like Denver? Yes, Dahlonega, Georgia had a D mint mark, and the only D on gold coins, on the classic gold coins, was in Dahlonega, mid 1800s. Did you see the rate increase in metal prices to be increasing over the past few years? Seems to be exponential increase to me. It has been increasing, and part of that increase is not just the supply and the demand; it's also rate of inflation. If you'll notice, and I noticed it for sure on my entrance, everything's going up. So it's only natural that the gold and silver will go up just with the rate of inflation. However, it's got a demand issue there where the more industry demands it, the more it's going to go up. And the same thing with gold. So, yeah, I'm just kind of sitting here chilling and taking it easy. And you guys got any questions? Feel free. Otherwise, I'm going to talk about whatever. Here we go. Tim Cortu, thank you, my friend. He says, is it worth leaving U.S. Mint products in the shipping box they come in? If you ever plan on sending it to the graders, that's definitely a plus. But if you want to enjoy it and look at it, I wouldn't do it. But yeah, just make sure you mark on the box what it is. If they, because they obviously won't mark it on the cardboard box because it's a shipping container. Because I've had about 10, 12 years ago, I had a bunch of boxes from the U.S. Mint that I didn't open. I knew what they was when I got them, but then I forgot over the years. So make sure you mark on the box what it is if you leave it. Definitely a good thing, because the U.S. Mint is not going to cheat you out of your product whenever they ship it to you. Might not be good quality. It might be, manufacturing damage or something, but it is possible that, or it's probably improbable that it won't be there. Bruce Cooley says, I believe gold will hit 4,000, silver 50 by years in, especially when the Fed will cut interest rates from now on. Mark my words. If they cut the interest rates, yeah, you can definitely see an increase in silver and gold with that. But as I said, with the equities doing good, that's part of what's keeping down the silver and gold. Why it's not going crazy is because the stock market has been performing well. What investors like to do, they like to put their money where they can make money. If the stock market was being stagnated right now, people would be putting more money into silver and gold. Remember, silver and gold pays you, or it keeps your investment. It preserves your wealth, whereas the stock market can make you a passive income. There's two different ways to, I guess you could say, make money. So there's that. Ideal Metal says, Keith, did you buy the S-Mint Silver Eagle Proof today? No, I did not. I did not buy it today. I didn't even know it was out. Is it still available? Might have to take a peek at it. Probably not available. I don't have my alerts on from the U.S. Mint because I turned almost all my alerts off. So that's probably why I missed it. Did you see the? Oh, yeah. J-Dog saying, did you see the price of the 2025 Silver Libertads on Atmex and JM Bullion? Thousands of dollars. Insanity. $4,000 to be exact. The 2025 1-ounce Silver Libertad is on sale at JM Bullion for $39.99, I think. They say there's like 500. That's a crazy price. I would not pay that for it. It'd be different if that was like a vintage coin, but new out, no. I just don't see it for an ounce of silver. And there's Mrs. Coin Crew. We haven't been mined much on the Mint products the past few years. We've been reserving a little bit. We are going to get back into it pretty quick. Kiko spot for silver. He says 43.98. I'm seeing 43.99. Maybe mine's off. We have a GSR ratio is sitting at 85.68 to 1. Wow, that's pretty close. I'm still seeing 99. Want to make money? The only way to make money is to mine silver or gold from the ground. I don't know. It costs a lot of money for the equipment. You know them great big tires that they have on the like dump trucks in the rock mines and quarries and stuff? Them things are a couple $100,000 for one tire. Talk about crazy. You know, tires that are bigger than you, like twice as big as you. Yeah, them are pretty expensive. I was watching that on the History Channel one time. I'm like, wow, I can believe it. But yeah, I just can't see the Mexico bothering with making 500 coin. Why even they make a die? I don't know about that, Mysterian, why they even made a die. Maybe they did make more than 500, but they only released 500. It's really hard to say on that at this point in time. We'll have to see. It's still available. 2025 Silver Eagles. Yes. Got to run, wife just right. Oh, dude, is it Italian sausage? I love that kind of pizza. Hey, enjoy, my friend. Enjoy your pizza. Thank you, Dad's junk. Earth mover tires. Yeah, that's what they are. They're expensive too. They're huge. They're like, I don't know, like twice as big of me. Wow, I got a green glow around me. Look at that. I think my lighting's messed up or something. I'm probably looking green to you guys. Hello, Amy Harrow. Here's an example of what is kind of dangerous about some of the new mint product. Mrs. Coin Crew says, it's sad that they've made only 500 and some of them are already spotted. Yeah, that one on JM Bullion for $39.95 says spotted. So yeah, being this early on, I don't know. Kind of makes me question whether whether I should be buying the newer Libertads. There you go. Sterling says you don't need earth mover tires to go padding in the Muskegon River. I don't know if you can find any gold there. I mean, gold's all over, but would it be worthwhile? I don't know. Literally the only kind of tires I ever change. LOL. Tires on my business. I don't change tires. I just go to the shop. I don't have the proper equipment. I don't trust them little jacks they give you with cars. I actually, if I get a flat, I change a tire. Other than that, I don't like change them. Holy crap, I just looked at Amex MS70 2025 Silver Libertad, $20,000. I know, right? It's crazy. So if you guys got any coins you want me to preview, I have been checking the email. So just give me a holler there and we'll take a look. If you get something in there you want me to look at and give you my opinion on, or maybe get the chat's opinion on. Oh my goodness, what happened with the dye or what to make spots? What happens, how milk spots are formed, the dyes may not be cleaned properly, or the planchets, they didn't rinse off the planchets or the dyes one, and when they stamp it, they're stamping it so hard with so many pounds of pressure per square inch that it literally sits there and kind of pushes the, I guess you could say, cleaner into the planchet. We got you got 2024 Kuku MS70 for 4 over. Is that a good deal? Yes, I think it is. If it's an MS70, Annex or not, well, yeah, Annex, any certified MS70, as long as it's one of the good PCGS, NGC, CAC, Annex, even ICG. Mike doesn't recommend ICG, but for 4 over, I don't think it's going to matter what brand it is. He doesn't change tires. He just buy a new Lexus. You know, and that's really, I got a Toyota Camry, and that's really weird. I got this Camry, and it's insured like a Lexus. That's the insurance rate they charge me. I'm not going to buy another Camry. Even though I like Toyota Camry, I'm not going to buy another one because of the insurance rate. Brent's Cool Coin says, what do you think of Perth Mint's new Lunar 2026 horse design? I haven't seen it. I haven't been doing a lot. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm sure it's pretty good. I don't know. What does it look like? Let's see. You're talking about the 2026. Oh, wait a minute. Allow this time. 2026 Perth Mint. Oh, shoot. I'm trying to get it here. 2026 Perth Mint Lunar Horse image. We'll talk to the thing and see what it does. Well, that doesn't look too bad. You got 2 horses on there. I like it. It's a Series 3, obviously. It's a good-looking thing. It looks like JM Bullion has it for $53. That's not too bad for a lunar from the Perth Mint. Doug Wagner says, CoinCrew, do you think the Morgans and Walkers are a good investment right now? I think the classic Morgans and the classic Walker halves, yes. Even the peace dollars, the classic stuff, not the modern stuff, is a good investment. If you want the modern ones, if you're doing the sets, yeah, cool. But I wouldn't like stockpile those like you would the older ones. I keep buying more of them. I buy them any grade just about. So, yeah, I think they're a great investment. Anyway, getting back to gold, $4,000 gold. What will it take to get that gold up to 4,000 is a big question. A lot of you are probably wondering. Basically, it's just going to take people buying it. It's going to take the supply to get I guess you could say, tighter. And that is happening. Gold's been going up a little bit smoother than silver. Silver has some, I guess you could say some jerky pullback, so to speak. But gold, yeah, it's definitely going to take supply, demand. The demand's going to have to be a little tighter. But I think with the economy, if the Feds cut the interest rates, I think that's going to help it get up past 4,000. Keith, what do you give for? What would you give for a 50 peso? What would you give for a 50 peso under 4,000? What would I give for that? I'd pay more than 4,000, I think, wouldn't I? Calculator. Let's calculate. You got gold sitting at 3,760 times 1.257, I think. Or is it 1.251? Either way, that's well over 4,000. That's like 4,700 worth of gold. Yeah. Oof, a little gnat or something, man. Definitely worth more than 4,000 sterling. No doubt about that. A peso is much heavier than 1 ounce. It's about a quarter of an ounce heavier. 1.251 or 517 or 57. I think both numbers are in there. But yeah, if someone's selling one for 4,000, I would think twice about if it's real, or if it's coming from a dealer, I would advise them the weight. I wouldn't think a dealer would sell one for that. Of course, then again, I don't know. I've seen crazy people sell stuff for crazy money before. Seems like they could send it to the refiner for more, I guess you could say, logical choice. My last 50 gold peso I bought, I paid 2,100. That's how long ago it is. And this is killing me. Why is this doing this? Why do I got green? Display, visual effects. I have a green screen. That's better. That's why it's doing that. Because the green screen thing wasn't on. Mrs. CoinCrew was fooling around with the computer this morning. I forgot. I didn't check that part. I just hit the background. Visterians goes, another thing that bothers me is the bullion dealers can't even get their story straight. One side says 300 minute, the other says 500. If this year is a low year, collectors will give up on them. Yeah, probably so on the Libertats. Looks like Mike is here. So here we go. Hello, bro.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
We should get some people in here now that you're here.
I apologize for being late. I told Keith this morning I had to go do a buy.
I told them all. I said, you don't want to be with me. You don't want to talk to me. You want to go buy some coins.
Well, I got to get some more coins for a video, right, guys?
Oh, yeah, and I didn't even get to mention it. He's going to be putting out a video tomorrow, next day.
Actually, I really hate to say it, but this video is probably going to have to be a 2-part video.
Mike, seriously, don't worry about it. Just send half stuff to me, and then you only have to make one video.
This is going to be in the video. This is we're doing a little preview. I told Keith we'd do if I could make it back in time. That's a nice little kilo. And I have a.
Okay, I was wrong on the Libertads right here. 1.2057, not 1. Okay, so yeah, that's all right. Thank you. Still, that's Libertad at $4,000. What do you think about that, Mike?
I wouldn't buy
50 peso, not 50, not Libertad, 50 peso.
50 peso at how much?
4,000.
That ain't bad.
That's darn good.
I mean, you got to remember there's 1.2056 in there.
Yeah, it's 5.7. I forgot the 0 when I was doing it.
Oh, yeah. I always figure them at 5.6. So maybe I'm shorting somebody some gold. I got to take out for that wear and tear like we do at 90%, you know.
Okay, still 4,500. So I was thinking it was 45.40. I was thinking it was 47. So yeah,
I'm thinking if you can buy it for 4,000 and you ain't bought it yet, something's wrong.
Well, as long as it's somebody you can trust, that's important to know.
I can sell you one.
Can you?
But not at 4,000.
I think my last one I bought off of Andy for like 2,100. Or did I buy some off you?
Years ago.
No, I bought a couple off you. I forgot about those. I paid 2,700 for those, or 20. No, I paid 2,500 for those.
Guys, we're gonna have a couple of these in our video. We bought a couple of these.
What are they?
Here, let me get it up there where you can focus it in. There you go.
Oh, the St. George from 2013. I remember those.
Yep. Cool. But you know, it's been a while since I had these.
911 Silrigas. What are them? Yeah, man.
We bought another full box of them. And then this one, I don't know what's going to happen, guys. My wife has really got her eye on this.
Okay. Oh, Kennedy, High Relief.
Yeah.
That's gone.
Yeah, the second one I bought. The first one she was talking about, and I already sold it. So now we found another one.
Here we go. Marco Polo says, do you think $4,000 gold will cause platinum to rapidly increase and close the spread? Thoughts?
I don't have a crystal ball on that one. I do see platinum taking a hard run, guys, and that's why there's a lot of platinum buyers out there. It's not going to be because of the 4,000 price gold. So I mean that ain't what's making it really run. It's the auto industry's picking it up and using it again. Yeah, and then did you see the Smithsonian? Did I show you that one? That'll be in the video.
You know, if you show all the coins here, nobody's gonna need to see your video.
I'm gonna tell you right now, this is just a teeny bit. I just wanted to show some of the stuff. I brought out about 4 or 5 items. You know, we already showed that one, and this is the last one I'm showing. Oh, here, let me get it.
What is it?
It's a China.
I remember that one.
Yeah, China.
Yeah, I remember that one. That's a nice one.
That's a beautiful one. I didn't get to sell the last one. You know, this deal here is, I guess the family is spreading it out in a 3-year spread on me. It's been divided up 5 ways equally. And like them, these Eagles here, he bought 100 of them. So he gave each kid a box.
Okay, here we go. Doom Stacker says, is pre-33 gold a better value than 1 ounce gold Eagles or Buffalo? You have an opinion. Is pre-33 gold better than 1 ounce Buffaloes or Eagles?
No.
Depends on what you're stacking for, really.
No, even if you're stacking for bullion, I'm going to tell you that is not the best way, because they're buying that stuff. I mean, the number one buyers are buying that way back So like your slab stuff is selling real close to what a 1 ounce gold sells for. Me, I got both in my stack, but I
Oh,
bought
yeah.
it a long time ago. But on today's market, I'll stack pure gold next to pre any day, pre
If
33.
you're gonna, I recommend on the old gold if not to stack it, but to collect it. If you're buying it to collect it or to put a set together, that's different.
Well,
But for
that's
stacking,
different.
no.
Like if you like to buy the $10 1854 old gold in a nice graded holder. I know a guy that's got one, not cheap gold.
I know
I
guys
I
got an 82 Carson City double eagle too.
I got a guy that I heard is buying a 91 Carson City $20 gold.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get that off you. Are people bringing
How do you
platinum in?
know me?
Are people bringing platinum into the shops, and are we keeping them?
No,
People
they
are not
are
bringing them
not.
into the shops, but I wouldn't keep them if they brought them in. I would sell them.
I almost got excited because when I was picking up this collection, he goes, "Oh, I forgot about these two platinum coins, 1 ounce platinum." I said, "Oh, really? Okay, I'm excited." It was the same thing his brother had, palladium.
Here we go. Howdy, Mike from Oklahoma City. Might be able to buy that peso for 4K from my LCS that I trust. Ideal Metal, if you can get one for 4K, that is crazy cheap considering it melts for over 4,500.
He can send it to the smelters and get more than that. That
Yeah,
makes no sense.
it doesn't make sense at all, really, for a coin shop to be selling it. But yeah, if they're
I
going to,
will pay him more than that,
so will I. But that's neither here nor there. If gold continues to rise, do you think the U.S. Mint will start offering more fractional gold products? They have been offering a few more, like the high relief half ounce, the Superman.
Well, I tell you what, guys, I will let you know next Monday if there's any just between you and I. You'll hear it on this channel, not next week. I will not be on the channel at all. I go to Washington, D.C. for my yearly meeting. And so I'll be in Washington, D.C., but I just might be on that guy's channel next Tuesday.
What are you talking about?
Somebody's coming to Michigan.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. I forgot about that. We might just sit down in the store and do it together.
Yeah, I'm 6 hours. I'm 6 hours from you. We're gonna do our meeting on Monday. Go to dinner that night. Stay and leave early in the morning Tuesday. So we'll be at your place probably around 2 or 3. I'm being dropped off. My wife's going over to see Pearl. I'm not invited. So.
Well, dude, I get off at 4, and I know you're allergic to cats, so we're gonna have to go out to eat or something. Or else you're gonna be stuck with my cats.
Well, you work on Tuesday?
Oh no, that's right. So you're gonna be stuck with my cats. We can
Well,
go somewhere.
I'll just go get me a hotel room.
For long-term collecting and stacking, which is better, Kookaburras or Libertads?
For the price, Kookaburras.
Yeah, you gotta when you're buying silver or gold for stacking purposes, it's always important to try to keep it as close to spot as possible. With Libertads, especially the 2025 Libertads, no doubt about it, you don't put that in your stack as a piece of silver. But I don't know. I would stack a few of the Libertads, but I wouldn't go crazy like I would on Kookaburras if I had to, $20,000 and those were the only two coins I could get. I'd probably put 10% in Libertads and the rest in Kookaburras for the price per ounce differential.
No, I wouldn't even do that. The only guys I just work handling them direct. That's the only reason I do not stack Libertads.
Here we go.
Except for that 70. I did stack one of them 70s that somebody sold me a nice row. Thank you.
You're welcome. Excited about the new dimes. Are you excited about the new dimes, Mike?
No.
There you go. I'm not excited about nothing except for getting able to eat every night. I'm always excited about eating. Mike, what do you think about the Mint's S Mint Proof Silver Eagle that came out today. That comes out every year now. That's the mint.
It's just like getting another proof eagle. You got a W, you got an S. I mean, I when they first started, I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was really cool. It was exciting. Guys, I just not excited anymore.
To me, it's just a way of a mint to sell more proof eagles, and it be different. But a proof eagle is a proof eagle. I mean, when it's an S or a W, it's just
But
more.
guys, when I get back from Washington and Michigan and get back, I will have another video of what the mint snuck me to sell. How's that?
It's not like the privy proof eagles. So
yeah, we are going to have a lot of neat stuff. And guys, I hope you guys are going to watch these videos coming up. I'm going to try to get more and more videos out. We are going to shoot for doing 2 to 3 a week because it looks like I'm buying a ton of stuff lately. So let's start doing some videos.
Mysterian says, according to the mint, there will be no S proof next year on the Silver Eagles. Is that not correct?
Well, guys, the secret's already out, so I'll just finish it. In Baltimore, if you guys are in that area, if you want to get a unlimited set, that'll be your last chance to get them. They're ending that cycle. The other thing is they're also ending the dollar run. So they tried to get me to take a bunch of that stuff. Now that I know they're ending it, and I know they got a little extra in there, I'm not going to pick it up while I'm there. That will not be in what I'm bringing back.
Here we go. Barbara Wall says, does Mrs. Coin Crew want to sell her 2008 1/10 ounce Buffalo? I'm going to answer for her. Probably no, because she traded me a 1 ounce gold proof 70 for it. So I know she don't want to get rid of it. If she was willing to give up a whole ounce of gold for a 10th ounce.
Yeah, I don't think my wife would break hers out of her set. She has both of them. So there's that.
Okay, there we go. We got last first making fun of my accent. We're gonna have to delete him. Boom, you're off. No, you're still there. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, I got a little bit of an accent. I ain't gonna lie about it.
You do? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, Washington. War, like a W-A-R, Washington. Washington. Actually, just the way I talk.
Well, we're going to be staying right downtown there.
In Muskegon?
No, down there. We're going to stay next to the U.S. Mint, so we don't have so far to go.
Oh,
we got when they mug me, I don't have to worry about anybody on the street mugging me. The Mint does a pretty good job by herself.
Question for you. We're talking about gold at 4,000. Is it going to go? What's your thoughts on that?
Okay. And I said this just recently. Somebody asked that same question in my office. The thing I am going to tell you guys, a month ago, I would have believed that it wouldn't happen. But this last couple of weeks, I think it's got a real good shot. Same way with silver. I think silver's got a real good shot at hitting that 50.
Do you think gold is going to hit 4,000 by the end of the month, which is only about a little over a week away, or you think it's going to hit it by the end of the year?
I think it's going to be closer to the end of the year. We're going to have some repercussions. Everybody's going to try to keep pushing it back. Repercussions. So, let's
some pullbacks, no doubt about that. It's already pulling back a little bit this evening.
Well, it's just a fight. Well, yeah, I just bought a ton of gold and stuff. Yes, it is going to pull back now,
Oh man. Let me delete Mrs. Coin Crew's comment. In Michigan, we wash our clothes. Oops, wrong way. Oh well, I tried. So here we got something from JJ. He says, Mike, tell us one thing. The U.S. Mint is best in the world at besides making errors. What are they the best in the world at besides making error coins? I think they're the.
I think they're one of the better mints, but you got to remember the U.S. Mint also does something that a lot of people don't know. They help other countries just like Perf Mint make different coins.
I think they're the best in the world, other than making error coins. I think they're the best in the world at taking my money. When it comes to
they get more of my money than anybody around the world, and I deal with different men. So I guess
that's what they're best at, taking our money.
See, because like I said, I'm going for that meeting, and they told me they got something special for me to pick up, and I know I have to pay for it. So we'll find out what it is.
Now, silver went up $1 yesterday. It's coming back a little bit today. But
Went
last
over
person
$1.
saying, does the rise in silver seem more organic than all the other prior cost you two have seen? And what might be behind the rise in price? Our low 30s per ounce history. Actually, history is well below low 30s. So do you think
could it ever make it back to 30? If history repeats itself, I'll say yes.
Say what?
If history repeats itself, like 2011.
It will go back to 30 if history repeats itself. Yeah.
Yes.
But that's not
what do we know about history? It's always repeated itself.
But it also went back to $13 and $11. I mean, if you had to average it out, and I'm not looking at a spreadsheet or a chart or anything, I'm going to say the average silver price is around $15-16 throughout history. I mean, just if I had to guess at it, what do you think? It's below 20. There's no doubt about that, historically speaking.
I don't think we'll ever
past 50 years.
I don't think we'll ever see that.
No, what I'm saying, if you averaged out every single close for the past 50 years, I think it's going to be below $20 an ounce average.
It could be, yes. One of these days I might just sit down and just figure that out just to make sure.
I think it is, because there's only been a few times, short periods in history where it's been above 30, and most of the time in the past 50 years it's been below 10. So yeah, there you go. That's my thought. Okay, everyone's saying gold by the end of the year is 4K. It is already so close, and it's September. Silver at 50 by the end of the year is so possible. I think, like I said earlier, and I don't know if you agree with me or not, Mike, if it keeps, as it goes up, having some pullback and then goes up slowly, do you think $50 silver will hold if it goes up at a more gradual pace than it has the previous two times where it got up to 50?
It can hold it. The thing is, and I think Seeker did a video. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. He's talking about what $50 could do to the people and everything else. Guys, we can't let the industry be bullies, because I'm going to tell you right now, we're hearing GM and all of them saying if it hit that. What the heck did all these auto industries already done? I was going to buy my wife a new, and we used to buy a Cadillac every 2 or 3 years. You remember that, Keith?
Yeah.
We put an order in. They kept pushing us back. It's been 2 years now, and they finally called us. I said, okay, how much is that going to cost me? Now, when we start talking about this, it was underneath 100. It was like about 85, 90,000 when we was talking about the new Cadillac order. They told us 138 with everything she wanted. You know what I told that sales guy? We're done. Yeah. We're not buying anymore. I always said, once they passed 100,000, I'll never buy another Cadillac.
I know there are cars out there worth that, but for me personally, there's no car I'm willing to pay that for.
Yeah. Lincoln has done it. Chrysler has done it.
I have my limits.
I jumped over to 100,000 this year.
If new cars start costing 100,000 for cheap ones, I'll be buying used ones. That's just me.
Well, if the auto industry is really worried about the cost of silver, when you think if they want some more vehicles, they bring the price down, not run.
Yeah, because
they're not catering to the lower class, the middle class anymore. It's whoever can afford this real expensive car. That's why I want to buy it. It's not
they're not thinking about volume. They're thinking about profit per piece. And
Profit
that
per
is not
piece.
how you make a lot of money. Volume is how you make a lot of money.
And
Let's
and most people that know me, that's how I work. I like to. I make a couple of dollars here, a couple of dollars there. I don't make all my money off one person.
Okay, let's step up to the next question real quick. This is a pretty quick one here. JDF says, do you guys pay up for 1 gram platinum bars? Everywhere I go, they seem to want an arm and a leg, even though nobody wants platinum. That is the platinum that is constantly selling 1 gram bars. What do you think, Mike?
I would still pay up for them. Yes.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But as far as platinum being a slower seller right now, that is the thing. I put it up.
Platinum is not a slower seller in my shop. I quit selling it because I'm stagnant too. I'm having trouble right now because the U.S. Mint has slowed down on their platinum on the bullion side, getting actual platinum coins now. It's getting and then if you go to like, I ain't gonna say a couple companies online, they're like $300, $400, $500 over even for a 1 ounce. And the reason why, guys, is that metal is lower than gold, than silver, than even palladium. It is a harder metal to get a hold
harder,
of.
but it's not. The palladium is actually more rare than platinum, but it is a hard metal, and
I
they
can
break
still
the
buy
dies.
palladium. I can
Here
still
we
buy
go.
it.
We got Doug Wagner says, Mike and Keith, do you think the interest rate will control gold going to 4,000 and silver going to 50? No, I don't think it'll stop it. I just think if they lowered it, it'll help bring it closer to that milestone. What do you think? If
I think actually, I hope they do lower it more because I think it's going to push it, not slow it down. I think it's the opposite. I think we're going to see.
If they lower, there's no doubt about it pushing it. Want to buy proof gold Buffalo 1 ounce instead of the non-proof gold instead of the business strikes?
You know what?
Price,
go ahead.
You get your premium back if you sell the proof Buffalo versus the young because they do cost more.
Okay, here's the thing though, guys, and I'm seeing this in different shops. They will sell you a proof gold backdate lower than they will an MS. I see guys now putting them in their cases, but they also try to buy them lower. The thing is, the proof is lower than the MS. I will pay more. I will actually pay more for a proof Buffalo right now.
So you're not going to get the premium the mint charges over anything, but you will get a little bit more for a proof.
Yeah, but every proof Buffalo I ever bought from the U.S. Mint in the last couple of years, have you noticed, Keith? Yeah. I've been back a spot by the time next year came around.
Yeah, that's because past couple of years, gold's been on a roll. Marco Polo says, Mike, what effect do you think the gold rise to 4,000 would have on prices of MS 64, 65 gold graded coins? He didn't say gold, but I'm sure that's what he is meaning.
Well, I think he's talking about pre too. I don't think he's talking about.
Yeah, he's talking. Yeah, MS 64 pre.
To be honest with you, old gold used to take a push when gold moved. I think you're going to see 64s or 65s being at melt if this keeps going.
Yeah, it's the same thing happened with the Walker halves.
63s are already underneath melt right now.
The Barber quarters, Barber dimes, whereas the silver price has gotten so high, you can almost get them for melt. If not,
I'm done.
I remember back when I couldn't sell Walker halves for $1.75. I had trouble selling them, and now I can't hold on to them for 16.
Right.
So there's that. Thank you, J.A.
Is that it? Yeah, that looks like everything.
Ms. Coinker says, when gold rises, you can get better deals on the pre-33 stuff. When it lowers, they seem to hold the value a little better. I find that to be true. What do you think? The pre-33, when gold starts dipping down, doesn't go down as fast as the bullion, correct? Or
it does not, but we've seen
it will go down eventually if it stays down.
We have seen that.
JJ did that.
Yeah, we have seen in the last couple of years that old gold has not been able to perform against new gold right now. It's been the last couple of years. I can order from different companies old gold back a spot right now, even in 63 holders.
Here we go, Liquid Electrum. Good to see you, my friend. A long time no see. Probably just being quiet in the chat lately. But anyway, pre-33 gold is where my head is at and my money right now. I love pre-33 gold. As far as stacking it for the gold value, I don't do that. But as far as for the collectible value, because I'm a coin collector before I am a bullion collector, yeah, no doubt about it. What about you?
Yeah, I do stack both though. I mean, but right now, as far as pre-33, I'm only going after hard stuff. I'm not. Did you find them old Carson Cities?
I didn't find nothing. Yeah, when you find them there in jars, ship them to me. I know I got a birthday coming sometime in the future.
They're just better dates. You wouldn't want them.
Oh, that's exactly why I want them, so I don't have to pay for them. Well, I said I got a birthday coming up. But what do you think if gold gets it at 4,000? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think the federal government could possibly lower the interest rates again after it gets there? Or do you think them lowering the rates is going to help it get there one way or the other, or both?
I think it's going them lower is going to help it.
But do you think it's going to help lower the interest rates more if it does actually get there? That's the question.
I do not because we get, these banks got so used to this stupid high. Actually, I had a small loan out there, and they sent me a deal that they was raising the interest rate. So you know what I did? With interest rates going down, I walked in there and I paid it off. So here you go.
Here we go. Block it says, look at that. I got you the same thing for your birthday as I did last year. Thank you, my friend. A big happy birthday is good enough for me. I just like messing with my brother. You know how it is.
No, if I sent it, he wouldn't send it back. I guarantee you.
Inflation is keeping rates high, though. Yeah, there's no doubt about it with the rate of inflation. It's like Mike was talking about the automobiles a while ago. These guys want over $100,000 for some of these new trucks and stuff. That is keeping, the interest rates up. It's keeping inflation up. They got to figure something out of how can we get the interest rates to come down and stay down. Because until they start coming down, inflation, I don't think it's going to come down. Or maybe, I don't know. What do you think? Do you think inflation goes down when the interest rate goes up or goes down? It's really hard to say. They say they raise interest rates to try to curb inflation. I don't understand. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Well, the problem I got with the auto industry right now is these brand new these brand new vehicles that they're putting out there. Now, when you drive them off the lot, it used to be you can guarantee you're going to lose at least 10. You're losing $30,000 to $40,000 as soon as you pull it off the lot.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
That's because they know they're overpriced. Sterling says first started stacking silver when it was $12 per ounce. I started stacking when it was $1. What about you?
About $1, $2, yeah.
$1 or $2 for us. Of course, we've stacked it when it was 50 too, so I guess that doesn't matter here nor there.
I'm still stacking.
Relics Addict says, with more states recognizing gold and silver as real money, how long before we are again in a gold and silver monetary exchange? When will the fiat be backed, or will it ever be backed by gold and silver again?
I think we're closer than a lot of people think. But once again, guys, don't bank on the gold back. It's way too high, so don't think that's going to be the money. I was listening today on one of the satellite radio stations. They were announcing get your gold back, free gold back now, signing up with this company to buy gold backs. Guys, if I was charging double the rate of what gold is, I'd be glad to give you one too.
Well, I don't think we were talking about the gold back, the little novelty.
But I know.
Back in the US dollar.
Will it be backed by physical gold and silver and not that plated crap? I mean, it is 24 karat, don't get me wrong, but it's so thin. I guarantee if we threw it in an acid tank, it's going to evaporate on them $1. But we are talking about backing it on the real market, the real numbers. That's what it'll be back with, not with that phony
But
money.
that's what the question was. Just that. Do you think the fiat currency will ever be backed again?
Yes, but I'm sorry I went around into go
Yeah,
back.
you
but
just went
them
on
guys,
into go
I
back.
I heard that on the radio coming back, and it just kind of tore
It kind
me.
of got you going. I get it. I get it.
Well, yeah, because I was at a show. Let me tell you this one. I was at a show, and a guy come up and says, "Do you buy gold bags?" I said, "No." I said, "But there is a gold bag dealer over there selling them." So he went over there. I just happened to be, I was still in my chair, so I'm rolling past. I had to stop and listen. I'm sorry I did. The guy said, "I'll give you $3.65 a piece for your $1 gold bags." He's selling them for $7.20. And he's only giving the guy $3.65. What he was paying them was melt. I cannot do that. That's why I would not go into that program. That was bad. I heard that, and that's what's going to happen.
Okay, C. Bob says lower interest rates increase inflation. It's cheaper to buy, so a supply and demand thing. Yeah, I thought that's what it was, but it's hard to remember all the numbers and everything. Liquid Electrum says in 71 they said temporary, as far as pulling the gold and making a currency a fiat, and then we'll go back on the standard one day. So yeah, maybe we will.
Well, guys, like I said, once again, we're closer than we know. And believe it or not, I was around in 71, not telling my age. So
he was an old man in 71.
Any which way.
He's getting younger.
When you got a president telling you that, you can guarantee we just got screwed.
You know we did. Nixon did that. Anyway, Ideal Metal. Mike, you know I bought my wife a 2025 Toyota Highlander Platinum Hybrid with all the bells and whistles for $66,000. Wow. I think your wife loves you even more. That's all I got to say.
I just don't buy foreign vehicles. I'm sorry.
I buy Toyota's not foreign. It's more American and some of the Ford products.
It's still got that foreign name.
Yeah, but I've been noticing on the like I was looking at the dealer when I go to get my car worked on.
Where's that plant at? Alabama, I think it is.
Tennessee, they got I think the Tacoma or the Tundra they produce in Tennessee. But most of the Toyota parts are manufactured in the U.S. and they're mostly assembled in the U.S. They're more American, some of the American companies.
It still got that foreign name.
Liquid says, I hope it came with a platinum steering wheel. Ideal.
Is it real platinum though? That's what I want to know.
No, no, it's a platinum edition Ideal Metals bought for his wife. And then Liquid was saying, I hope it comes with a platinum steering wheel. So getting back on the subject one last time, on the thumbnail, we had $4,000 gold question mark. I think it's going to get there. I think it's going to hold it when it gets there, but I don't have a crystal ball, so that's just my opinion. And your thoughts on that one last time?
I know it's going to get there, and I don't have a crystal ball. It's just that I don't think it's going to happen in a month. I think they got a better chance of it happening by the end of the year.
So with all that said, we have Floyd live on Friday.
Look at there.
And we have, Mike's going to show a few more coins before we leave or not?
No, that I told you that was.
You already took them away. You're going to have to see the video. You're going to have to see.
It's going to be 2 videos, guys. There's just that much stuff I bought. This was a very large collection. I went to the people's
Now,
home.
before we go, there is also one other thing I want to talk with Mike about to get his opinion while you guys are still here. So you can see his opinion about what we're going to do with my avenue of selling here in the future. So I do want to thank everybody for being here. Before I forget, I appreciate all the thumbs up, all the super chats. You guys are awesome. And I appreciate your input on the gold. Now, my question for you to top off the show to end it. Angel and I have been talking with the Whatnot people. and we've worked out a deal to where we're going to start selling over there in October. So my question to you is, I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm going to stay on YouTube doing my auctions. My question to you is, your thoughts on Whatnot. Is it a good thing for me to use that as an additional selling platform?
I'm out.
There you go. He's out on it.
I will not go on Whatnot. I've never used them. I don't believe in that program.
Well, some people don't want to do Whatnot, but we did open up a Whatnot channel, and we are going to give it a try.
Well, congratulations.
Look at him.
Let's see how much money you spend there.
Liquid Whatnot as a seller for 2 years. Oh, I'm not going to buy. I'm going to sell. Now, not everybody. Whatnot's not for everybody. I just want to get my brother's opinion so you guys could hear it.
Guys, I did sign up to I just went there to buy. Now, the problem I got is, like, when I was in Kansas City, I sold a couple of really high-priced 10th ounces. And this was when gold was over 2,000. I went on Whatnot because the guy told me he's going to try to get them up tonight. I decided to see if they got up there. His people got them up there. I bought that coin back for $160 a 10th ounce gold. And I'm going to tell you, the guy paid me about $500 for that coin. So that's why I don't like to sell on Whatnot, because that's what can happen to you guys. And guess what? You're still going to pay their fees. So if you are, make sure you're monitoring there yourself, not having people put stuff up, nobody paying attention, and then bam, it goes out for less money than what it is.
Yeah. So, so you guys can probably try to take advantage of me over there is what he's saying.
I will be watching so I can sneak in there and stab.
So the Whatnot app has been scrolling through the chat. It's been getting put up by the Nightbot. We are not going to have our first sale over there until October. We still got some things we got to do with the people over at Whatnot to get things straight. But again, we're not leaving YouTube. I love it here. Just a different way to sell something. So anyway, guys, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. We're going to be live with Floyd on Friday, 10:30 a.m. if you are free. If not, I get it. People have to work. You want to say anything before you go?
Well, guys, I'm sorry I came in late, but I did call Keith and let him know I might not make it up, but I did. I got back in time. Guys, thank you for coming into the thing. I will see you hopefully next week on Keith's channel. I won't be on my channel this round. So, guys, have a blessed evening. Talk to you soon.
So and watch our video. Basically, what he's saying, he's going to be here in Michigan, and we're going to sit at my shop.
Keep the snow out. I don't want the snow in yet before I get there.
Oh, no, we're going to make it snow. So, guys, thanks for coming, and I guess we will see everybody later. What do you think, bro? You going to see him later?
We will.
All right. So have a great night. Peace. How do you say that? Peace.
Peace
Thanks,
out.
guys. Bye.